Hi, this is Dave Sylvia from Cooper Stairworks with another segment on tips and techniques of stair building. I'm pretty excited on this one to show you a brand new product for post-to-post rail to Newel application. So here's what's included: the integrated key lock tip, the disc, 2 screws, and the patented gear head, along with some printed instructions that you can use when marking and drilling your holes. Now I'm going to go over to my Newel and I'm going to mark the center of that Newel. Mark a big long vertical line, and then the next thing I'll do is get the proper height. So in this case I'm going to be looking to achieve a 36-inch level rail. I'm marking that right on the Newel itself. So that would be the top of the rail. Now I'm looking to find the bottom, where the bottom of the rail will hit, and I'll take my ruler and I'm going to measure the height of that rail and mark it down on the Newel itself to get the bottom of the rail. It can be any width rail, any height rail, it doesn't matter. I'm drilling that line right across the square, right across the Newel. That's the bottom of the rail. And now a very key point is to mark a hole 1 1/8 inch up to the center. That establishes the location for the gear lock. The hole will be about 9/32 deep. So you'll just mark that on your paddle bit, put a piece of tape there for the proper depth. I've used that tip before in other videos, and then drill it from your center point. You can always stick your paddle bit back in and re-drill if you have to. You want to make sure that that disc is flush, perfectly flush with the face of Newel. You line up that keyway with your plumb line on the Newel, and you mark your 2 spots where your screws are going to go. Use an 1/8 inch bit. Drill the first pilot hole, then the second one. It just makes it easier when driving those screws in place. Put the disc back in place. Start your screws by hand using a power screw gun. I'm going to drive the screws all the way in. Again, check, make sure that's nice and flush. You don't want that sticking out. It'll hold the rail away from the post. It's the same drilling application as a regular rail bolt. That 1 inch hole, 3/8 clearance. You can use the paper template or the new Zipbolt drilling jig. Once you have the hole drilled, you're going to take your integrated key lock tip and the patented gear head and drop that in place. Turning counterclockwise, holding that bolt and the head until the key lock is just a hair below the surface. So you can slide that rail in. An example here I'm showing is I'm clamping a block right onto the Newel. That really comes in handy if you're going into a fixed position between 2 Newels and you have something for the rail to rest on. I'm checking that depth. I'm applying the glue. Glue is always your best friend, and I'm bringing it over in position. I'm using a ratchet handle here to eject that bolt into the key lock and starting it off. Or you can just simply use power to do the same thing and then do it all in one step and tighten it good into place. Thanks for watching the presentation on the new Zipbolt Slipfix post-to-post connector. Keeping in mind that the whole Zipbolt family can make your life so much easier. The patented gear head makes the difference. Be sure to check out some of the other products from Zipbolt. The drill guide, the fitting connector, angle, the new, of course, Slipfix connector, and coming soon, Super UT. Thanks for watching.